Hi there, Librans. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl. We're looking at March 14 through March 20th. And Librans, your balancing act and your judge and jury and your kind words and good listening ear are going to be very much appreciated this week, with 50% of the planets lining up in fire signs on Sunday. Now, that's a lot. It's very unusual. And we've got the sun finally moving into Aries, your relationship zone, joining up with Uranus, the planet of the unexpected. We've got the moon in Leo, and we've got Mars and Saturn in Sagittarius. All great placements for you. You're going to have the gift of the gab, thanks to Mars and Saturn in Sagittarius. It's going to be a great social time for you with the sun moving into Aries and the moon in Leo. That's your 11th house of hopes, dreams, wishes, and friendship. So really, I think the main thread or the main theme is being out and about, mixing and mingling. And of course, we're into spring. Spring has sprung once the sun moves into Aries. And for those of you, excuse me, in the Northern Hemisphere, it just, it's just such a wonderful feeling, especially for those of you who are in, snowy country or a snowy place or cold. And for people in the Southern Hemisphere, you're going into fall. And one thing I know about fall in Melbourne and Sydney is all the fashion. The fashion's fantastic, I think, with the boots and the scarves and all that sort of stuff. So while it gets cold, I know that many of you love the change in season, so you can get some of your more fabulous outfits out. Now, of course, with all of that, with 50% of the planets in fire signs, it makes sense that there's going to be some fiery activity, fiery meetings, fiery relationships, passionate relationships. And if you're single, it's a great time for you to seek out a fire sign, a Sagittarius, an Aries, or a Leo, all of whom are going to be excellent love matches for you, excellent friends for you. It's great for you to do some matchmaking as well. You're normally pretty good at it because you can be very subtle, unlike fire signs who are like, I'm going to hook you up with someone and here he is or here she is, You have a much better way of doing things. Now, there's some nice signs astrologically this week that the economy is slowly but surely improving. And I've been telling the other signs, if, for example, you're looking to sell, it might be wise to hang off or hold off a little bit until mid-June, July, once Jupiter moves direct in your 12th house of past karma, almost like you sold something too early before and you could have made like another $50,000 and you've always kicked yourself about that. And for those of you who invest or trade currencies or are interested in moving some stocks around, it's a really good time to do so because, as I said, there is a strong possibility that once Jupiter moves direct mid-May, and then in June 16 there's going to be a meeting between Jupiter and Pluto, and it could be a very financially rewarding time. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Have a wonderful week. Great speaking to you. And I look forward to speaking to you again next week.